What's up, guys? Welcome to another Battlefield 1 commentary. In this one, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on Battlefield 1 so far, and also letting you guys know that I will be doing a Q&A video. Now, in order to get your questions done on this Q&A video, you have to submit your questions on this video here. So, any questions you have for me, you can put in the comment section below. It could be about anything, about my channel, about the military, about my personal life if you want to know anything about that. Feel free to ask. You know, I will respond to anything I feel comfortable responding to. If I don't feel comfortable responding to it, or I can't respond to it for any reason, then I just won't. I'm not going to be able to answer them all in the video, but I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Maybe even do multiple Q&A series in which I will answer your questions. So I do look forward to seeing what you guys have asked, what you guys have to ask me. So go right ahead and post your comment right now if you'd like to. Now, on to my first thoughts about Battlefield 1. So far, I like it. I like the action-packed Battlefield that we have. I like the fact that they went back to World War I. Something different, you know, because it's not... There's never been really a huge World War I game on console like this. So it's good to see that they're doing something different. I recently discovered tonight the game mode called Operations. And Operations is actually pretty damn fucking cool. And the reason being is because it kind of immerses you into this war, into World War I. And it's pretty much like Rush, except it's a lot much on a larger scale. And you're taking multiple objectives and all that, moving on to different maps and so on and so forth. And it follows like sort of like a storyline. And like I said, it just immerses you into it, making you feel like you're an actual fucking character in the war. So, you know, that is kind of interesting. If you guys haven't tried Operations, I would highly recommend it. If not, you know, you can always stick to the good old Rush, Conquest, whatever you may like to play, Team Deathmatch, all that good stuff. I'm going to try to expand my my comfort zone, so to speak, when it comes to Battlefield. And I'm going to try out different game modes out there, see the new one that they have. I forgot the name of it, but it's I'm going to have to look more into it. But yeah, I've just been trying to get as much game time as I can on it. Tonight I was actually like Uber driving out for a bit, trying to earn some little extra cash to, you know, help pay for the bills in life. But I'm definitely trying to get as much game time as I can on Battlefield 1 to get my solid opinion on it and get used to it and be able to immerse myself more into the game. A couple of things I don't like about Battlefield 1, and it's not really against. I guess it's more like something that, I don't know, I wasn't really anticipating too much. The really fast pace of the game. You know, I didn't anticipate it up until the point where I actually saw multiplayer gameplay of Battlefield 1. You know, seeing as though it does take place in World War I was expecting something, not, you know, a snail pace. I know they weren't going to do an exact, like, World War I type scenario where you just be in trenches for hours firing at each other and eating rats. I mean, sure, it would be a little interesting at first, but I'm sure everybody would get bored of that pretty quick. You know, a lot of people like the whole fast-paced thing, and they like going back and doing different eras of war instead of the what Call of Duty has going on right now, which is some futuristic stuff that honestly I just don't like at all. I'm looking more forward to Modern Warfare Remastered than anything when it comes to Call of Duty. That's the only reason why I'm buying Infinite Warfare. Honestly, Infinite Warfare is just going to sit on my shelf, and I'll be playing Remastered, and you guys can expect Call of Duty 4 Remastered videos here on this channel, because Call of Duty 4 is where I started with this channel, so it'd be nice to return to the good old roots. And I know you guys out there who are Battlefield fans love Call of Duty 4 because of the fact that that was that game that everything started on, and we could always go back to it and play it. So I'm really excited to see that come out. But back on to the Battlefield 1 topic. Like I said, you know, I wasn't really expecting the whole fast-paced type scenario, but DICE has really done it. They really put their heart and soul into this, and I think it's an excellent game. As I progress further, I know I'm gonna find things that I don't like. I know I'm gonna find even more things that I do like. Right now, I got asked on my last video. I'm pretty sure there was a comment in there if I saw it correctly, and it was somebody asking me what's my favorite class so far in Battlefield 1. It's kind of a tie between medic and support. And then Recon's going to come in third, followed by Assault. Assault mainly because I'm not going to lie, I haven't really had a lot of time to get my hands on the assault class just yet. But right after I'm done recording this, I'll probably play a game or two and try to get my hands on the assault class to see what combination on there is going to really work for me. I haven't been able to really unlock a ton of weapons, you know, seeing as though I have work, I have personal life going on, you know, I got stuff to do. So, you know, it's not going to be the way it was before during the military where, you know, I'll just be playing this all day long. I'm going to try to squeeze it in, like I said, whenever I can and unlock as much as I can. And if I do find out some good strategies and tips and all that type of stuff, I'll definitely come out with a strategy video showing you guys the best ways to use a certain class or use a certain setup that works for me. And if it works for you, then so be it. If it doesn't work for you, then you got to find what works for you. Everybody's different. You know, I've usually sticked with the support class and the medic classes in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield in general. And I usually don't really go around like the engineer type class or the recon type class. And by that I mean I like sticking with the machine guns, and I like sticking with like the rifles. I know it's kind of confusing, seeing as though I'm trying to depict what I'm trying to say across the whole Battlefield spectrum, but pretty much in like Battlefield 4, I stuck to the support class a lot for the 249, and then I would do the assault class for like, you know, the M416 and whatnot. So with Battlefield 1, what I like to stick around with support is for those machine guns that they got there. And in the medic class, I really like the battle rifle type deal that they got going on. I really am looking forward to unlocking a lot more of those and seeing what I can do with those classes and those certain setups, because so far they work for me. So I'm hoping that it continues to work for me, and maybe I can find some better rhythm, some better flow going in Battlefield 1. You know, I'm still getting kind of used to it. I'm still getting used to the fast pace with the different type of weapons now. So I know over time, with the more time I put into the game, the better I'll get. But my first final thoughts of Battlefield 1. DICE, I think you did a great job. I think you did an amazing job with coming out with something different than what we're used to, and without completely destroying the kind of realism when it comes to World War I, and not completely making it boring with just sitting in trenches all day and you know, blowing a whistle and just running towards certain death. Although I really think, just for shits and giggles, you should come out with a game mode where it's like only fucking bolt action rifles or something like that. Bolt action rifles and pistols, and there's 2 trenches, and there's a no man's land in the middle, and as soon as that whistle blows, you go up on those ladders and you charge at each other like a motherfucker. Just for shits and giggles, if anybody from DICE is listening, I think I would like that. I think everybody else would like that too. Actually, I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. If you're still listening and you want to post a comment, let me know what you think about that. If that game mode would be, I think it'd be fucking hilarious. You know, it's not something that you're supposed to go in and kind of try to take seriously. Although I mean, being competitive as I am, I'll still try to win. But honestly, I'll just be laughing at the complete manslaughter just going on. You know, just have like 2 machine guns on each side, make it balanced, and make limited classes and let guys just go head on at each other. I think that'd be pretty damn awesome. So those are my first thoughts on Battlefield 1. I know my thoughts right now on Battlefield 1 seem to be all over the place in a bit, or in a sort of way. So I want to know what you guys think of Battlefield 1 so far. Let me know in the comment section below, and also post those questions for the Q&A. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and if you did, don't forget to click that like button, favorite this video, subscribe if you're new here, and there's going to be a lot more heading your way. So until next time, guys, peace.